Hello everyone, this is Martin from Sacramento, California, and today I'm going to be using Logic Pro to demonstrate the corrective and creative use of dynamic processors in a musical context. And yes, this is a piece of my own work. Well, sort of. I am a singer, so I have some backing vocals that you can buy, through like iTunes and stuff, and so it just has the backing vocals and it has no lead vocals on the top of it. Well, so I have this backing vocal track right here. This is Attitude from Winona, and I have recorded my vocal track on the top of it, singing the lead vocals. So I'm going to play it a little bit for you so that you can kind of hear how it sounds. And I find that it's a little flat, the recording itself, so I'm going to play it so you can hear it just a little bit and hear how the vocals sound in top of it. So you can definitely hear the background vocals, the background music from the backing track. And now listen how lead vocals sound. Okay, so you can hear it's a little flat. So one of the things I noticed as I was listening to the recording just by itself of the vocals, there is some background noise to it. So I'm going to put in an insert, and I'm going to use some dynamics processor, and I'm going to put in a noise gate in there. And there it pops up, and so you can adjust the threshold, you can see how much it reduces, you can even adjust the attack, the release, even the hold on it. And to be honest, there are some things in here that I don't understand that I'm going to play around with at a later time. But this default setting here on the noise gate seems to work fairly well for what I noticed when I was just listening to the vocals itself. So I'm going to throw that, I'm going to close that, but the noise gate is still there and it is still active. The other thing, as I talked about, is that the vocals are a little flat. So we need to bring it out a little bit, brighten it up, make it a little louder. And so I'm going to take going to add another insert in here, and I'm going to use a compressor in this case. And it seemed to, as I was using it, it seemed to correct quite a few things. Now, in this compressor plugin, it does give you the option to bypass, which I will be using as it records, so you can kind of hear the difference between when the compressor is in use and when it's not. But you can also adjust the attack, you can adjust the release, and you can see the levels that changes. You can adjust the ratio. Here's our compressor threshold and our gain. Now, one of the things here is, rather than using this default setting, I found in here there is a automatic setting for voice, and I kind of like this particular one right here in Logic Pro. So you can see it kind of changed some things a little bit. I adjusted the ratio, adjusted the attack, adjusted the gain and the compressor threshold a little bit. So I'm going to continue to play this, and I'm going to kind of switch back and forth in between some of the vocals so that you can hear it with the compressor and without.
Took a rocket ride across the sky a couple times till the fire burned out.
Now I'll turn the bypass on so you can hear the difference.
Well, I hit the ground a time or two.
Notice how the vocals are a bit muted.
But I got back up and I found the truth that said, hey, this boy has got something to say. Whoa, whoa. You know I know what I'm talking about. There's two ways to take what this old life's gonna throw at you. You can choose to win or lose. It's all about attitude. Yeah. Well,
All right, so there it goes. So you can kind of hear how the difference is. So that's my use of a compressor in a musical context. Made quite a bit of a difference, and I hope you got an idea there on using Logic Pro and how you can change the compressor and change the inserts and use noise gates to eliminate some sound and also make the audio sound a little better in your recordings. So thanks for watching, and hope to get some good feedback on this. Thanks very much.